Where am I? Okay, Facebookers, this is your last week. Unless YouTube is messed up, I'm not going to go back on Facebook no more. Oh, I forgot I'm not on Facebook yet. Sorry. Come on. Okay, that's going. Oh shoot, I'm backwards. Come on, why aren't you? Where's my thing? Finally, it shows up. Okay, here we go. I tell you, sometimes it just takes forever. Okay, where's my pop out? There's my Palo Santo. And my pop out. Okay, there we go. I can move that over. Would you stop that? Get over there. Okay, you come over here. No. Alright, so where is... la 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 la. I gotta tell you guys, it's been an interesting week since last Friday. So you know how I'm always telling you, just do what you know you're supposed to be doing, whether you like it or not. Wait, do what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, whether you like it or not. Okay, I forgot who said that, but it's true. It's true. So, just allow me to gloat. Okay, I won't say that. I will say things have gotten a lot richer since 7 days ago. And, you know, I could have been on a date right now, but I said, no, I gave my word. I got to keep my word, you know? And I got to keep my word. That's my purpose for being. Okay? That's just how it is. And I don't like it if you don't keep your word, so I'm sure that you don't like it if I don't keep my word. So there's... Unless I go to another diabetic coma, that's never going to happen, so... Oh, hi, honey. Thank you. I love my hair, too. It's so nice not having to comb it. Okay, so... let's get it started. Okay, you know we gotta light the candle, because that's just how I do things, okay? Oh, I forgot to put my sigil in there. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. Okay. That didn't stay down very good. Let's do it one more again. Okay. May the light of God surround me, the love of God enfold me, the power of God protect me, the presence of God watch over me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Don't get to the nail. Don't burn my nail now. I've done that a lot of times, you know. Okay. So, let's just get the whippings over with now, okay? Oh, thank you. It's nice to see you too. Hi, 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 hi. Thank you, sweetie pie. Appreciate it. Yeah. So for the oh, why thank you, but you know we only see in others what we see in ourselves. And you're supposed to be asleep. Okay, so okay, let me just get the whippings over with first, okay? Pain, then pleasure, okay? So there's oh gosh. Now, a lot of you have asked the same question, so I'm gonna sum that up after I get finished with Miss Abby and Jackie. Jackie, are you there? Who is it? Okay, let me just do this. Um, so 7, 8, 9. So like kind of sort of like 11 of you kind of sort of have the same type of question. So I'm going to answer that in the end. Okay, so the and then I don't know why today of all days, like 25 of y'all want to ask me, are you going live? Are you going live? Frickin' subscribe to get all my posts. I mean, I post positive shit and I post puppy dogs, kittens, and jewelry. Come on now. Why wouldn't you want to get my posts? So you could see when I'm going live, if I'm going live, if I'm not going live. Okay? So stop asking me, am I going live? Am I going live? Am I going live? Am I going live? 25 of y'all. Okay, there might have been 30 of y'all. I lost count after the stupid thing keeps popping up. Okay? You will never need to ever ask me that. If I'm not here, leave a question. If I am here, leave a question before 10 o'clock. Okay? It's already 10 o'clock, so it's too late to leave a question. I do have other things to do, you know. I know it seems like I don't have a life, but I do. And now for the good stuff. So I got to turn my fan on, y'all. It's hot already. Yeah, they up in here good and thick, y'all. So this is for like half of you, and then the other half we'll talk about on the tail end. You know, and this mainly goes out to my babies because I know you grown folks have been doing this forever, right? uh, I mean, I could tell you, you know, like now, once I get tuned in, I don't always stay tuned in, so don't be asking me stuff in the middle of the week. No, when I shut down from here, don't be asking me stuff, you know, at 12:01. No, that's rude and disrespectful of the gift giver, okay? I'm giving a gift, okay? You heard of that saying, don't look a gift horse in the face? Well, so my babies are not my babies. Most of you want to know, you know, is this possible? Is that possible? Is that possible? Is that possible? Anything is possible. If you could think the thought and you have physically seen it other than the wind or, you know, God, goddess, Orisha, cherubs, saints, fairies, whatever, it can be. It can come into existence, okay? So you've seen leaves move to prove that there's wind, right? You've seen me use my gifts. You've seen thousands of other, hi Erin, use, other people use their gifts, so forth and so on. So you know it is possible. So let's stop asking silly questions. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Can I? Well, should I? Well, sit down and be still. You ain't got nothing else to do besides stay out of all them bazillions of groups asking silly questions like, do you think I could? Hell yeah, you can. I'm not alone. God didn't put me here by myself on this planet. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be here doing readings tonight instead of going out on my date. So, okay, let me stop. Because really, I have to laugh. I used to get, when I was younger, I used to get so mad at a lot of people asking such silly things like, do you think it's possible for me to do readings too? Well, yeah. I mean, you've heard the saying, each one teach one. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You know, we're all teachers for each other. Whatever that is. If it's learning how to, this braid is, on this ear, so I'm always crooked now. If it's swimming, if it's learning how to make jewelry, if it's learning how to speak Yoruba, if it's, each one teach one, okay? You're going to teach me something I need to know about Tasha that only you can teach me, okay? And I'm not trying to sound like a pissy bitch because, again, I got other stuff to be doing. And yet you're grown. You know it's possible. It's possible to learn anything you put your mind to learning, okay? So the little girl that asked me earlier, of course, it's possible. It's possible for you to learn how to be still and learn and ask God, okay, what am I supposed to do? I feel like, I can dream. Well, that's usually the first way the majority of the population in my life learn how to use their other gifts, okay? So that's just an option. I'm not saying that's how you gonna do it. I am not the end all be all of you, boo-boo. I'm Tasha Harris. My granny, my mama taught me how to dream, how to see, how to feel, how to smell, how to touch, how to be touched, how to hold something in my hand and pick up the vibration of your wedding ring to see, whatever your answer is for whatever question you have. Okay, next topic. Whatever I do, you don't have to do. You don't have to say, well, Tasha does it like this. I'm not nothing to you, boo-boo. I'm not nothing to you. I'm just a teacher. If you want to learn, cool. If you don't want to learn, keep it pushing. Maybe I'm not the best teacher for you. Maybe, Hello Kitty's the best teacher for you, and you should seek out Hello Kitty. Excuse me. You could seek out Hello Kitty. I don't like shitting on people. But the only thing really that we all could do better is just stay open. Because you know what? God didn't make all of this stuff, the books and the symbols and the this and the that for nothing. God did not make all of that for nothing. Okay? There's a purpose for everything. Sit down, shut up, and think about what that purpose could be to you. Not to me, not to the neighbor, not to your man, not to your woman, not the dog, the cat, the bird, the snake. What does it mean for you? How are you supposed to use your gift? Okay? And then you got to figure that out. And try this and then try that. And see if it works. And then try this and then try that. And see if it works. Try this and try that. And see if it works. Yeah, you can tell I've been watching Cat Williams. Sorry. And then when you get in your groove and you grooving, then it's like, okay, I got my groove. I got my groove. My groove before was to do things differently than how you see this now, okay? 12, 13, 15, 20 years ago, I didn't eat first. And then after I ate, after I did reading, then I was starving and wanted to eat the horse, So I got a reading. I was told to eat a horse before I give readings, and then I won't be hungry afterwards from expending all my energy, So, it's a beautiful thing. A lot of you, I know, I hear you every single day. But I'm scared. Well, you know what? Scared ain't gonna get you nothing. And being shy ain't gonna get you nothing. So you could do that if you want to. And again, when I was younger, I used to have the desire to talk about that a lot. I don't anymore. So, you get in where you fit in. I can only be your cheerleader for a day or two. I have a little, for those of you that actually watch my posts, I have a little black cheerleader, and I say I'm your spiritual cheerleader. That's my purpose for being. And I try to do it as best I can. But anyway, back to your question and your question, and a few y'all's questions. So whatever everybody tells you, you got to sit down and you say, okay, what really resonates with me? Okay, because you got to know, I wasn't always like this. Okay, so after I got tired of my energy and sucking my energy dry and doing that damn reader hopper thing, you ask that person, that person, that person, that person, oh, it's Friday, let me go ask Tasha too. Yeah, no. Spirits had to change that. Yeah. So now when I get this one little sign, I know you already asked 1,000 other people and you don't need to be asking me again. So take the advice you were given from other people and sit down and be still and just say, how do I feel? How do I feel with that? It feels, okay, is okay. Is okay, that's good. But when you get the feeling, then that's not good. So, you've got to get in where you fit in, just like I got to get in where I fit in. So, having said all that, we'll get to the other part at the tail end of this in just a few minutes, because I'm only answering, I think, 3 questions. Okay, you finally got a question. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. We all of us humans, we got to stop worrying. Why are you worrying about what somebody else think of you? Do they pay your rent? Do they buy your, I'm not a name brand person, whatever, $500 pair of shoes? Unless it's your mate or you get your sugar daddy or sugar mama's credit card. And those are the only people that buy your $500 pair of shoes, so only their opinion could matter, So bring them who on camera? What are you talking about, honey? So just be patient with yourself. Get a new journal, write everything down, because let's face it, you say, oh, I'll remember. You're human, you ain't gonna remember. Write it down. Write everything down. I found a stick today because it said pick me up. Okay. And then, in 3 months from now, that stick is going to say, oh, Tasha's here. Give me to Tasha. And then I'll be like, my customer was looking for a little twig just this big, nice and thick, just 1.5 inches long for me to make her blah, 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 whatever pendant with, because she's a witch and she wanted something witchy for me to wrap. I don't know. You know what I mean, though. So you get in where you fit in, boo-boo, okay? When somebody says, okay, do this, and then, there's 100 other people saying, do this, do that, do this, and there's people coming at you from both sides, you got to, take good notes, sit down, and then say, okay, today I'm going to start with the first thing on the list, and you got to see how that feels inside your body, okay? And then you say, okay, and then you try that, just an idea, for 7 days, and move on to the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. Being nice was not getting it for me. Being nice just attracted, the vampires. And, those people who are, oh, well, I never need to make a love offering. Tasha will be there next week. So, but in the meantime, in between time, you and your brother and your sister and the mother and the father want to ask me questions all week long. No. Now, when I was 23, I did that. I haven't been 23 in almost half a century. So, not happening, boo-boo. I love you, but I love me more. Okay? So, don't let people take advantage of you, young ones, old ones, everybody. You cannot. That's not going to do anything but make you get sick, give you the flu, a cold, or worse. Because with every dis-ease, malfunction, It all comes from some spiritual lesson. Okay? So, okay, anything else? Everybody's whispering in my head. Just tell them to be patient. Just tell them to be patient. You have to love yourself and understand that everything in the earthly realm takes time. So, there's your overall message for the day. Did I say my prayer? Yes, I said my prayer. Okay. So, now, for those of you who haven't done this before, I'm only talking to Abby. If your name is not Abby, don't throw up no questions, huh, who, what. I'm only talking to Abby, and I know Abby don't do that. Okay, so. Have you tried just, where are you? I think you're over here. Oh, and just for the record, sorry, Abby. You know, all you guys on Facebook, I'm not going to be here next week, okay? I've been doing it over here for a long time. And yeah, it's, get your butt on over and subscribe to The Angels Tube. All you got to do is go to the About page. Ooh, imagine, I filled my profile out. Took me 3 days. Read it. I put that stuff there for a reason, so you don't have to ask me who, what, where, when, how do you, when's your birthday, where are your links, what, huh, who, all that other crap, okay? Go read it. Abby, have you considered getting doing the paperwork for yourself? Okay, well that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about that. The top and then the, you know. Now you know that the second one is kind of a rhetorical question, right? You knew I was going to say that. You knew I was going to say that. That is, oh, okay, and this is for everybody. You know, when you get a reading from different people, that you gotta give it to them how they need it. I need a very specific question. You see, that was like 5 syllables. Specific. Okay, question. Not an open-ended question like, what do the spirits have to tell me? That's not a question. I'm gonna be like, nothing. Okay, let me keep it pushing. Okay, I need something specific, like, you know, I don't see now. I can't think of another. What are my gifts, Tasha? What is one of my gifts? Because we all have several. Everybody, no, as far as I know, nobody just has one. Okay. Anyway. You know, you can. Well, when I was in that situation, like you're in, where are you? Over here, Abby. I went to not Home Depot. Whatever the stationery store is called, and you buy a packet of paperwork for buying a house or buying a car, buying a boat, you know, getting a divorce, catching a cold, getting the flu, whatever. You can get all that paperwork yourself and fill it out yourself, and then you just, well, you know, if you get those papers, it's going to be legal stuff, so you might need a notary, and then you pay whatever. Do you have to? Yeah, you have to go to court for that. And then you pay whatever the filing fees are. Okay, so for example, when that's not a good example. Let me use a different example. Oh, when I divorced, I went to whatever the stationery store is. I don't know if they still have it anymore. And got my own packet for divorce papers. I didn't have nothing, and he didn't have nothing. Well, he didn't have anything after I took his wallet. But anyway, that's a joke. You know, and I filled the papers out for myself, and he paid for it. So, and that's it. And I understand for those of you out there who say, yeah, Tasha, but, well, if you have stuff, there's room for all your stuff on the paperwork. Just put it on the paperwork, file the fee. In California, I don't have to sit around and wait for him to say, yeah, I agree. Whenever I file it, that's it, you know. 9 months later, oh, okay. And then 9 months later, it's done. So what I see for you is, okay, one, snow. So how I see things is snow is winter. You know, flowers are spring. Not flowers yet is right before spring. That's like March. So I see one snow, and then not flowers yet, but it's sunny, shiny. Okay, so May flowers bring, April showers bring May flowers, and May flowers bring June bugs. So we haven't had no flowers yet. So that's someplace around April or May. Okay, that's gonna take place. Your first question. You're so funny. Okay, let me see. I'll try. I am going outside the box. There is no box. I'm gonna ask, just in case things have changed. I'm willing to be different. Ah, it's so funny. So I asked them that second one. Yet. See, no, you know, you guys gonna get sick of me saying this for all of y'all lives, because I intend on living until I'm 125. Cancel. When you say anything that you really don't want to claim, then I tell you, cancel, okay? So that what you just said, Abby, cancel. Remember, I don't know if I said this one before. Oh, actually, what my sister told me. Money comes to me and money stays with me. So I made that into my own little chant. Money comes to me and money stays with me. And money comes to me. Okay. So that is what is that? Next March, April. But and yet again, you know the thing, because I know you see my prayer board right over there, right there. Okay, all that junk used to be a whole lot more crap on there. You know, you got put it up, whatever you want, put it up so you can visualize it. When you visualize it, you get it. I don't know, I haven't done the stats lately. 35% faster. Okay, you get it. I should have made a. I should have put the date on, because right there is a picture I drew of the place that I want to live. Silly me. I didn't even follow my own mind. I was looking for something, but I asked for something else, or better, or something better is always written at the top, or something better. Okay, so we're looking for, okay, so now we're going to put up pictures of that thing that we want, right? And we're going to say, or something better, okay? And know that by this time next March, it's going to be knocking at your door. So if you ain't ready, or you haven't done the steps to get ready, it ain't going to meet you, okay? Because wherever you are, the universe is going to meet you halfway, okay? You give half, universe gives half. You know, we all know this by now, okay? If we don't, now you do, okay? Just saying. Do you know a Jesse? I don't know. Something S something ESQ something. Now this guy, I think it was you. I think it was you. The zoot suit wearing uncle. It looks like he's a friend of that uncle's, because it looks like there are four of them that used to like hang out at the pool halls. Wow, I haven't even thought of that in such a long time. Together as, like, you know, just running buddies, you know. Jesse E. It's so funny. He's kind of a slender guy, and you know his his pants aren't like the official zoot suit pants. They're more narrow, streamed down Bogarts. Okay, so if yeah, but it's not. Oh, you and okay. I'll accept that. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, he's showing me this great big fat huge wad of money. But when I look at him in his face, he kind of just goes. So we can imagine where that money might have come from. I don't know. I can only tell you what I see. I you know ain't no half stepping. uh, but he's with you. Of course, Uncle is with you. But Uncle is bringing la 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 la. A new friend, Lita, Letty, some short L name person into your life. So when you see her, just roll with it. Just roll with it. You know. Um, she's cute though. She kind of reminds me of Selena. You know. Those her eyes for some reason remind me of Selena. Not like her booty and stuff, just mostly her eyes and that pretty thick hair. I don't know. It looks like she's still alive. It looks like she's alive. Uh, I don't know. You have to ask Theo about that. But she's coming. This side or that side, don't matter. She coming. She coming to you, girl. She gonna reach out and touch you. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Remember, we're always asking Spirit to touch us, to talk to us, and da-da-da. And then when we do, we go, ah! Oh, you scared me. Don't do that again. You see what we said? You see what we said? Don't do that again. And then they don't. Well, why don't you talk to me? Well, I just touched you last Wednesday and you said don't do that again. Oh, well, no, what I meant was, no, Spirit don't understand oops. Spirit don't understand oops. They understand black or white. Either something is or something isn't. There's no gray. Though they understand sometimes what we mean depending on who you're talking to and the vibration of the person that you're having a conversation with, okay? My granny know what I mean when I say certain things. Okay? So for Theo and Tia and Abuelita, we can just start with being specific. Okay? Give me this, but only give it to me. Okay, so like I tell my spirits, the sensation you had when the train ran your ass over, no, I don't want none of that. No. There's very few spirits that can touch me, boo-boo, and you're not it. You're not it, okay? So, you know, you don't wake me up. You don't talk to me when I'm in the shower. You don't even talk to me when I'm sitting on the toilet, you know. And least of all, don't talk to me outside my body, because then I might answer and then people will really know I'm crazy. You know Tita, right? But no, that's not her. This name really is a Lita, some little L name. Letty, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even see a last name for her. But anywho, it's going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Just keep the faith. And you know, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Are you sitting down? Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Let's drink some water. Everybody sip your water. You know when you come here, you're supposed to bring your water. Okay? So you remember the week that you had for the past 2 weeks? Well, get ready for more. That's all I gotta say. So you have to find better balance. You have to eat better. You have to drink more water. You have to get more rest. I didn't say sleep. I said rest. That's not the same. That is not the same thing. Because as soon as you move, it's going to be like this. Okay. I saw that. Bring in your last box. You sit down on your couch. Yeah, so Tasha said that and if you want to tell people here, I don't care, but I'm not going to tell your business. That you do this. So can I, how do I, it's yeah, that's gonna yeah. You need a lot more rest. You have to find more balance, more rest, more balance, more rest. Okay. One day a week you just have to have like oh now it sounds strange saying this to a Latin or black person. You can't eat nothing but vegetables, nothing fried, nothing with a lot of cholesterol and lard. Yeah, one day a week you have to just like be vegan. So that sounds funny coming out of my mouth. That just sounds so bizarre to me, but I keep forgetting it's not my message, it's yours. It's your message, so you got to be better to yourself. Okay. Oh, okay. So when you to get ready to do more readings and more readings, more readings, more readings, because it's gonna come fierce. And if you don't take care of yourself now, beforehand, you're gonna be like this. Oh, why am I so tired? I can't even think straight. I can't even sit up on the toilet to take a shit. I'm just so tired. You can't get tired. You can't get tired, honey. There's no such thing as tired. No more again, okay? No more again. No more again. You cannot get tired. Okay? Cancel, cancel, cancel. Don't make me put you on Tasha restriction. Cool. Cool beans, cool beans. I don't know what you did. Today's Friday, as it was Wednesday, but Grandma is thumping you on your head. She said, "Oh, I told you not to do that." I don't know what you supposed to not do, but she thumping you on your head. Oh, and she's walking off. You're gonna be on Tasha and Grandma restriction. Ah, it's all good. It's gonna pass eventually, but I don't suggest you make whatever that mistake is again. Ah, how funny. Grandma is just so funny, I tell you. Okay, honey. It's all good. It's all good. Go ahead on. Go ahead on. And you be good to yourself, my dear. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you. I love you. I love you. And now go be good to yourself. And then tomorrow have a nice big fat salad and other veggies all day long. Or whenever. They didn't say that. I'm just saying that. I'm saying that. Woo. You funny, sister. You funny. Well, use your equipment to find out. Okay? I love you. I love you. I love you. What do I need to break this cycle of poverty? Oh, that really breaks my heart. The words you say and the thoughts you think are the things you have. Hear that now, think about it later. Whatever you talk yourself into, whatever you think yourself into, is what you're going to be into. I was envisioning my $50,000, $100,000 checks. I got almost that. Last week was a good week. Yes, yes. Everything starts with a thought. And then once you think the thought, you say the words, usually, right? So that's why, I know you guys get sick of me telling you to be still and cancel, but that's what it is. And that's what it is. Whatever you keep telling yourself, that's what you're going to get. The doctor keeps saying, but Tasha, you have lymphedema and you have diabetes. No, I have lessons. Their other lessons is over. I'm just learning the lesson of lymphedema right now, and that's going to be over in a minute, That's all that is. It's not, oh, poor me and all that mess. No. Next. Okay, next. That's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. However, your opinion doesn't have a whole lot to do with me. Because that just, I'm an Aries. That just means I got to put my war game on stronger. Okay? Next. No sitting and moping and crying and hooping and hollering. Then you have to give whatever it is that you want to receive. I mean, do you really think? Now, most of y'all know I haven't worked in 5 years, right? Do you honestly think that I get great joy out of having given away, my last dollar or my last $5 or? No. But just like being here tonight, I do what Spirit says to do. That's it. It ain't pretty. It's not sexy. It's not a lot of things. But it is necessary. In order to have, you have to give. Except most of us humans tend to give the wrong things, like letting people talk your time away. I ain't got time for that. I have other things to do. A lot of, people that I do talk to on Facebook, because, I just leave my thing open like how it is, and I just press the thing and I'm talking, so 9 times out of 10, I'm sitting here like this, making my jewelry. And I say, okay. Oh, and then I just touch the screen. Okay. And then what you might try is, yeah, and then you hear the bing, and then I look up, and I hit the thing, okay, okay, and then I just go on. I always multitasking. Always. And if you think that's rude, yeah, well, anyway, so be worthy of my time then, because I'm not stopping. I have too many things to do, too many things to achieve, because it's already here, So I was talking to someone earlier, and in an email, and he says, you got everything done yesterday that you needed to do. Wow. What did you get done? Do you want the list? Do you want the whole list, or do you want half of the list? You want the side notes? Really? How are you asking me, what did I get done? What did you get done? Don't you have your own itinerary? Oh, okay, so, well, all right, that sounds good. So let's get together tomorrow and do lunch. No, boo-boo. Tomorrow was scheduled 2 weeks ago. Like, before, already. So, now you want to talk about next week? I can squeeze you in next week. Better 2 weeks from now, because again, I plan my schedule at least 2 weeks in advance. And I'm not saying that to be, rude or disrespectful to anyone. That's just what my mama taught me to do. So I do it. So I say all that to say, whatever you think you should have is what you should get. That's it, honey. So when your beer budget catches up to your champagne fantasy, and live the fantasy and pretend and pretend and pretend. We say fake it till you make it. Keep on faking it. If you had $50,000 right now, what would you do with it? What would you do with it? A lot of people, as soon as they win the lottery, what do they do with it? Go party. I'm not spending a penny until I get me a financial consultant and pay my taxes. Not that it's a law, but I don't want to have any issues. And then I'll go buy me a new wardrobe, and then a truck, and a bigger truck, and a forklift, so I don't have to have anybody help me move. What do you think you should have? What do you really want? Because it doesn't take money to get stuff. It takes asking to get stuff. You guys see it on my Facebook all the time. I want this. Get it for me. It's only, a 50-piece drill set, and it's on Amazon for $39.99 plus shipping, sales tax, doc fees, license. It doesn't take money to get what you want. It takes asking to get what you want. Okay? And again, that's another thing that we humans have an issue with, asking. That's crazy. My mama taught me not to. Tasha taught me other. Okay? Okay, next. La 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 la. KKs, the K's. Come on. Don't. Thank you. You? I can't tell which one is asking this question. I think it's Mr. K. There's a gentleman here. He says his name is Ben. And Ben looks like he was a big guy. Ben looks like, what was that Sandra Bullock movie? The chick that adopted the football player, blah, blah, whatever. He looks big like that guy. So now he's transitioned. So that tells me that he was sick for a long time before I crossed over. Before he crossed over, sorry. So this Ben person, he funny, says, you let too many people waste your time, talking your time away. You're too big-hearted. Stop giving your money away, and rides to these people, and they go to the store and they be like, oh well, could you spot me $20 because no. So technically you blocking yourself. Because once we give away our time and our energy and the this and the that, and you be like, what? How did that happen? Or let me joke with you. I know you already know how I am. People say, oh, somebody put a hex on me. Yeah, you did. You put a hex on yourself. You're talking lack. You're acting lack. You're speaking lack. And you're blaming others for your lack. You're responsible for everything. Everything. It's not the fact that, I don't know, my boss hates me because blah, 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 blah. No. you could just ask yourself, what's the lesson I need to learn to stop having these fucked up bosses? You know, what is the lesson I need to learn and to stop attracting people that bleed me dry for energy, for money, for, you know, blah, 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 rides to the liquor store, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. Blindside, thank you. It doesn't matter what it is. It is you. That's all your energy, your money, your time, you know, your food, your gas, your thought process that you are freely giving away to some idiot that don't deserve you. Okay, there's at least 3 idiots. But anyway, that Ben guy, he's really cool. He's really cool. I don't see how he died. I just see him first big and then he's shrinking. So like, I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, like a cancer or AIDS or I don't know, any other disease that make you lose a whole bunch of weight real fast. Okay. Bless his heart. He's just so, and he smells so good. Oh wow, thank you. I love that. That right there tells me he's I don't want to make this sound degrading. He's pretty high energy spirit, okay? So talk to him, spend some time with him, and you know, just like anything else, if you want to use it, you got to use it, you know. So, but he's there, and he's there, as you already know, with a lot of other people. They're there, and just, you know, tell them, you know, that's why you got to bump up your game, protect and ground. So when you leave outside your front door, you tell spirit, I don't have time for nobody today. If they're not, you know, 99% and above, let them go around me. They need to make an appointment or, you know, something. Text me. When I'm sitting on the toilet, I'll text them back or something. Yeah, I really like that Ben guy. He's really cool. He's really cool. Yeah. He's so funny. He smells so good. He reminds me of, I don't know how old you are, but I like the old school men's fragrances. Oh, okay. I like I like, you know, Lagerfeld and Gray Flannel and, you know, all them old ones. Monogram. Oh, I love me some Monogram. Oh, so he kind of smells like Monogram to me right now, you know. Such a sweet soul. So you talk to him as well as, you know, the grandmas, you know, and anybody else in your memory that you knew to be a good person, just talk to him. Just talk to him. Eventually, you gonna hear him talk back. Or eventually, you're gonna be walking down the hall of your house, and you know something's gonna go boop and fall over. They hear you. They hear you. You know. So bless your heart, honey. Bless your heart. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. No, that was a good one. That's good. That's a good one. You're all good. Let's see. There are still, you know, you still didn't get rid of those couple of friends. I'm willing to be wrong. You need to get rid of a couple of, I thought I gave you that reading before to get rid of, there's 2 people. In any case, you need to get rid of 2 people. They both feel male. There's a couple of female energies too. It like a cousin and, you know, a sister-in-law kind of feeling. It don't feel like your sister or your brother. It feels like somebody who's related to somebody, okay? And you think that they're all good. They're not. They're not. And you got to get on your game. You still ain't on your game. You're not on your game. Get on your game or else you're going to be on Tasha restriction too. Okay, that's about it. That's about it, my dear. Be good to you. I love you. Love ya, love ya, love ya. Now, which Tamika would that be? Uh, I like that name. I didn't know. I must have been a Tamika in some life. I just love that game. Oh, thank you, honey. Appreciate it. Do you already have, Tamika, do you already have a website and stuff? Name? Hello? Are you there? Hello? Name? Website? Because you guys, you got to know that Fanpage is not your website. Etsy is not your website. Weebly is not your website. You know, Poshmark is not your website. Your website is your website, something you paid for. Okay? Uh, and then you got to do what everybody else does. Market your ass off. And don't be afraid to open your mouth. Tasha, can I put this link on your wall? Yes. Everybody, can I put this link on your wall? Yes. And then, uh, and then that's when you just started hashtagging people, like, you know, honey, I ain't afraid of shit. I'll be tagging Whoopi Goldberg and Union, Gabrielle Union, and Oprah and Iyanla and everybody, honey. This necklace would look so good on you. Because remember, you wore that outfit and it was purple and it had polka dots. And this pin, it would look so good with you. Okay, so now it's time to bump that up. Bump it up. Bump it up. I haven't seen nothing on my wall. You know? Okay, we got to get your name. We got to get your own, you know, website for yourself. Okay, 2 or 3 of them. And spread it like butter, baby. Spread it like butter. Oh, that's nice. Nice name, nice name. Do you have a logo already? I envision a sigil. That'd be cool. A sigil for a logo. Yet. Okay. So, see, next homework. It's just an idea, you know. Doesn't matter to me who you go to, but you might consider starting with a free WordPress site. The only thing you pay for is your domain name, which if you have the funds, just buy it for 20 years so you don't have to think about it no more again, okay? And then with WordPress, they will roll your name over for free, okay? Or whoever you get your domain name from, I'm sorry, whoever you get your domain name from should roll it over to your WordPress website for free. And I just say WordPress because I've been with them for 30 years, okay? I'm not saying anybody's bad, other than HostGator. Hey, tell the truth, shame the devil, okay? Please. Anyway, that's a video for itself, sorry. So, yeah, push. You know somebody right now. There's a bed and bath kind of store. It's not that name. I'm just saying it's like that kind of store around the corner from your house, you know? You are so funny. That's 2 questions. It feels like your Aunt Judy? Judy? I heard Judy first, though, but it could be a Jody. And then go to them people, you know, around the corner from your house. And you have to just, you know, be willing to have a big mouth and say, hey, you know, here's a free blah, 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 blah. So you could one day put my stock in your store. You know? Just like it wasn't fun and it wasn't easy, but when I lived in how could I say this nicely? I don't like you guys writing to me about stuff. When I lived in a richer neighborhood, I just had to walk my fat ass in and say, "Hi, Tamika. You know, blah blah blah. I do this, 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 and this. You know, and here's some of my jewelry, and I make this by hand, and it's taking me now 10 hours to make this. And I wanted to know if you would be interested in having, you know, 2 pieces of mine to put in your store to see if you like it. Da da da." It ain't easy. And the longer, this is a very important lesson that I learned from a lot of people. Okay, multi-level marketing. If you treat it like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. When you treat it like a business, it'll pay you like a business. Which means you got a lot of unhappy folks to deal with when you tell them no, because nobody wants to hear no. But you know, gimme, 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 don't pay the rent, you know. So be ready to face that challenge and get your booty out there. Get your booty out there, you know. Whatever is going to cost the least, do first. You have an ink and cartridge, you go to the stationery supply store, you get 6052s of stock card paper and print your own cards. You print your own posters, you print your own postcards. And then write this down and think about it later. And then you go to, there's some lady. Okay, can I finish this? Okay. The Better Business Bureau, the City Hall, and at City Hall, I don't know, in California we have a thing where we go buy the new business listing. So I go and I buy the new business listing, and then I wait 2 months for their initial traffic to die down of getting new crap in the mail. And I wait for that to die down, and then I send mine out. You know, Tamika, it was really nice talking to you. You'd be like, who the hell is Tasha? She talked to me. Why don't I remember what she looked like? That's just, sometimes it's just good business to say certain things. I'm not telling you to lie. Anyway. And, you know, I had such a good time talking to you. You really admired this, you know, copper pendant that I made, and it was, you know, lapis lazuli, and you said to me how much you like the, you know, the darker colored stones and blah, 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 blah. So here's my card, you know, and off your first purchase of $100. Okay, that's a lie, because one piece is $100. For your first purchase of $200, then, you know, I'll give you such and such a off, or I'll give you a free pendant with that, since it's the holidays coming up, and I'm sure we all could use something, especially for those people that you just don't know what to buy them. I could fill those orders for you, you know, and, you know, whoop de whoop de whoop, you know. Thank you. Thank you, appreciate it. You know, whatever journey that was long, it ain't long enough yet. It ain't long enough yet. When you get to your goal, okay, so my original goal was to have 10 sales a day each and every day. Now, I don't know how long you've been watching my YouTube videos. I finally got up to 10 customers a day, and then that started slacking, and I'm like, okay, God, what's going on? We really do lose faith in ourselves a lot of the time, you know. So when you feel kind of get off your ass and say, you know, if Tasha were giving me $1,000, what would I make for her right now? Because I know Tasha trusts my judgment, and she loves. And you know what? Okay, this is what I just saw. Sorry, thank you. Convalescent homes. When you make your baskets and just drop them off there, you know, with the nurses. Well, you know what? I was talking to Tasha, and Tasha mentioned to me the other day how wonderful you were, Bernice. You know, We humans, we really take a whole bunch of stuff for granted. You know? You know? Really, really. And it ain't easy. It ain't easy. So when you feel blah, you know I'm always going to be your biggest cheerleader. Put something on my wall. And then ask everybody else, can I put this on your wall? Can I put this on your wall? You don't need to ask me, just go ahead. No, I have to ask. It's a respectful thing to do. Other people might not like seeing jewelry, Tamika, so I want to make sure. Okay, cancel, cancel, cancel. I used to. Okay? Because now I've learned that lesson. It didn't feel good, so I opt not to do it anymore. So that's why I get proper sunlight, first of all, plenty of water, rest. I didn't say sleep. I stay protected, I stay grounded, and therefore I continue to motivate myself. And if I can't motivate myself, I'm going to come to one of my sisters who can help me stay motivated. Okay? Yes, yes. I understand what that felt like. Okay? You have experienced. And like Iyama says, I'm not that. What you said. I have experienced that. Okay? I feel you, though. I feel you. There's a Zoe. Do you know a Zoe? A Zoe? It looks like Zoe. Z-O-E. It looks like Zoe. Zoe. I don't know. It looks like Zoe. Z-O-E. I'm listening to see what she got to say. Even though I have a feeling she's still here. She still's got skin. She still has skin. Okay, so I don't know. So right now, what I'm trying to say is when you see that name tag, or excuse me, when you hear the name, be it in your head or in your ears, pay attention. And just talk to that person. You know, did you know I have my own, bath body line? Let me show you. Let me give it to you. Here. And I'm telling you, if you don't know what other name to use, just use mine. Tasha told me to give this to you. Here you go. And just make a nice little whatever. Put it in a Ziploc baggie, and there you go. People always like, having been a receptionist for 35 years, just trust me, people always like some candy or a coffee teacup. But now women are changing, and women like soap, deodorant, things that smell good. Okay? So put in your basket whatever you're going to put in your Ziploc bag, because I know, but stuff costs, though you could just ask for people to give you stuff. I'll put something on it. You send me your address. I'll be happy to send you a little something. I keep hearing the name Zoe. Zoe. I don't know. You're gonna meet one. Cause honey, that name is that name is like in my face. Okay. Yeah. So get your elevator speech pitch ready. If you met me and I was looking good that day with my red lipstick on, and I put my eyebrows on right, even, unlike tonight, and you're going to think, wow, she looks like a successful black woman. Let me give her my elevator pitch. What would you say to me in how long is the elevator pitch, you guys? 45 seconds? What would you say to me in 45 seconds for me to know about you? Write that down. Get it. Define it clearly and specifically. Memorize it. Have a package of goodies ready. Honest, and I'm not just saying this to like bullshit you. It's in my little trolley, because I don't drive, so I carry my little, I call it my little bucket. The thing, it's a backpack, and it zips up, and it's on wheels. Really. And in that, everywhere I go make jewelry, I always have a, crystal or something to give to somebody. So, when I go to the dentist and I see you, to, tune up my dentures, then I'd be, hey, Tamika, I brought this for you because, you were really nice to me last time. And even though, Tamika, this is one of the more expensive water clear quartz crystals, you are so worth it because you were so wonderful to me. So I just want you to have that, okay? Okay, you have a nice day. And then you walk off. You don't give people time to gush. And then I'll see you in 2 weeks when I come back to pick up my new dentures. you know? Yeah. Okay, you work it. You work it, honey. But I don't know that the name Zoe. She's still hanging around. Whoever Zoe is, she's still hanging around. They're coming. They're coming. They're gonna reach out and touch you pretty soon. Okay? Seriously, and you have to remember you can't be afraid. There's no time for that not good word that you typed up there, okay? No, no, no. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Ain't got time for that. Okay? There's only time for success, money, health, wisdom, prosperity. Okay? Bless your heart. No fear, no fear, no fear. Okay? No fear. None. None, none, none. And after you get your domain name, website, kind of, sort of, and you please don't think like how most people think. Well, as soon as I get a whole bunch of stuff, then I'll put it. No. If you have 1 bar of soap, you put that up. A sale is a sale. I don't care, and I don't think most people, excuse me, guys, care if you have 1 product or you have 1,000 products. I still want something to look at it, and I'm still going to buy it because it's a good product. So I'm just listening. See what else they have to say. Zoe. Okay, I don't hear nothing else. There's somebody in your house. You hear people walking around? Somebody's walking around. They're not going to hurt you or nothing. They're just like looking. I always think spirits are like, babies. And they want to, look at, shiny things and figure out what it is and stuff. So they don't know, whoever it is, they don't mean any harm or anything. Just looking, just being a looky-loo. Just being a looky-loo. You're going to be all right. By this time next year, you got to do your prayer board. By this time next year, it's going to be on. You're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so busy. I gotta schedule a nap. I got to schedule in a nap every day or, whatever. And I'm serious. Be ready, stay ready. Then you don't have to get ready. Karen? Did you have an Aunt Karen? Oh, okay. Is she dark? Okay, well, the Karen that I see is dark. I don't think you said anything yet, but the Karen that I see is dark. Dark, dark, dark. Okay? And It feels like she's on the other side. She has a very sweet vibration. She appears to me as being very petite and a very quiet person. And she's coming to you. She wants you to just settle down. Okay? There's no big rush. You know, you're like a duck on the top. You're cool and calm, but underneath you're paddling like hell. Just take your time. Just make lists and take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Okay? Just go slow. Go slow. It's all good. You're going to get everything you want and more. Okay? Okay, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Don't forget to stop and be good to you, boo-boo. Okay? And for the other thing that Spirit wanted to tell everybody is, remember, it's not what you think it is. If you think apple pie is sweet, it ain't always what you think it is. Green apples aren't always sweet, right? If you think somebody don't like you, why would you think that? Are you not liking yourself very much right now? You know, why would you think things like that? You got to remember what you focus your mind on grows. Where the mind goes, the behind follows. Okay? So if you think you can't, then you won't be able to. Whatever you say is what you get. Whatever you think is what you get. Just happy, I think big and wonderful about myself. Because I got to tell you, it ain't always easy, but I do it anyway. And I finally, again, I shouldn't say finally, I again reaped the rewards of my hard work, you know? And I'm so happy that I just hold my breath and jump, okay? I really, really do. So keep up the faith in whatever you believe in. It doesn't matter if it's spiritualism, if you're whatever religion, whatever spirit you are in. Spirit is not a religion. Spirit is spirit. Religion's religion, but spirit is in religion, okay? So whatever you think that is, keep on keeping on. Don't stop. Just keep on doing your best. That's all we can do. Okay? And two of you had kind of sort of similar questions. Oh, yeah. So once you're on your path and you say, okay, I'm going to do this, just like anything else, it takes time. It takes time. It takes time to put it in your schedule. It takes time for you to digest it and do it. You know, it's called ritual for a reason. And I don't mean only, you know, voodoo, hoodoo, spiritual rituals, because brushing your teeth and washing your crotch is a ritual too, you know. And once you start doing a thing, it only takes 21 days to become a habit. So just go ahead and get the 21 days over with. Set your alarm clock on your cell phone. It's 2 o'clock, I have to do this. It's 3 o'clock, I have to do this. You know, people always say, thank you, honey. People always say, oh, you know, you're so busy. I'm not busy. That's just alarms. I set an alarm for dang near everything. Time to go to the bathroom, sit for 2 minutes, even though I don't have to go pee. You know, I'm going to go to the bathroom and sit for 2 minutes so I can just woosah and be with myself and be with the Tasha that I want to be, you know, that eats, you know, 90% vegetables and drinks 99% water and juice my own juices so I can stop buying free juice. Oh, I'm so happy to be moving and use my juicer. Hang around people that are where you want to be. You know, I'm so happy I learned that lesson from my mother a million years ago. You know, and don't hang out with the people that you say you don't like. I mean, there's a reason for not liking them. Maybe it's time to let go. Because, you know, like I said, if they ain't paying your rent and buying you food, what are you kissing their ass for? No, honey. Let them go. Let them go. Okay? When they appreciate you and value you and realize how good you are, and they start starting to be good to you sincerely, not just trying to buy you, then they can take up space in your life, right? Right. So, anything else, guys? There's a whole bunch of aliens hovering, and they're all just bringing pretty much the same message. We love you. We love you. Think good, get good. Think good, get good. It's so funny. I'm not used to the aliens having like a huge meeting. I don't know what else to call it, in my head, giving you guys a universal message. Anything else? Going once? Going twice? Okay. All right. I'm going to finish this pendant and post it on Instagram. So I love you guys. Go be good to yourselves. Go be good to yourselves. YouTube, Facebook. Next Friday, find the link. Subscribe. Click the bell. On YouTube page. Subscribe, click the bell, so then you'll get the notices. Oh, Tasha's going to go live on Friday. Okay? Okay, and sorry, which coast is it? East Coast? I'm going to get to your 2 o'clock readings again pretty soon. I promise. I promise. I'm not going to give up. So, I love you guys. Go be good to yourselves, and I'll see you online. Love you. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Click that. Click that. Okay, now it's not going to click right, and click that.